If you earn $5,000 a month in Canada, you're a millionaire in Naira. But then explain to me why someone earning that kind of money is scared of a $500 emergency. Let's talk about it, because this is the part that doesn't make it to Instagram. Back home, your income sounds massive. 6,000 Canadian dollars a month is like 8 million Naira a month. So you're kind of a millionaire. But you're spending in dollars, not Naira. So let's wake up from that millionaire fantasy. How do you explain that even with that kind of money, you are not rich without sounding like a liar? Let me show you what not rich looks like, even for a family earning okay money without debt. Let's have a real life breakdown of a Nigerian family of 5 living in Alberta with 2 full-time working parents and 3 school-age kids. This family earns $6,600 after tax. Canada child benefits $600 a month. Total net income for this family is $7,200. Let's break down their expenses. Rent or mortgage, $2,300. Utilities like heat and electricity, $500. And the heat bill alone could get up to $250 a month during the winter. Groceries, $1,000. African food shopping, $300. Phone and internet, $250. Transportation, that's 2 cars, insurance and all that, $1,200. Childcare or after school, $400. Extracurriculars for the kids like swimming and kumon, $450. Hair care for parents, $130. Now, we didn't add the kids' hair care because most parents DIY their kids' hair, but it also costs time and energy. Miscellaneous, $200. Entertainment, $120. So total monthly expenses is $6,950. Total leftover is $250 on a good month with no surprises. That's before offering, helping family back home, emergency repairs or travel, investments, savings, clothes, birthdays, school supplies. So when someone abroad says, "I don't have right now," they probably don't. Sometimes the pressure doesn't come from malice. It comes from love. Your people back home believe in you. They want you to succeed. You traveled first. You've been abroad longer. So in their mind, there's no reason someone who just traveled last year is already building something back home, while you who have been there for years have not even started anything. When they encourage you to build back home, it's not because they are greedy or they want to unnecessarily stress you. It's mostly because they don't want you to look like you are left behind or you are carrying last among your peers. So in situations like that, good intentions can feel heavy if your plate is already full. But sometimes the pressure comes from the way we usually respond to requests. I heard of a guy in Europe barely surviving, doing these contract minimum wage jobs, living hand to mouth. But anytime family calls to ask for help, he starts borrowing. Money he doesn't have, he's trying to give to people. He won't even say, "I don't have now, wait till the end of the week when I get paid." No, he will just say, "Give me a few hours." And he will go borrowing. And if he doesn't find people to borrow him, he will borrow from payday loans. Imagine being broke and taking on debt just to look like you are showing up. Sometimes pressure isn't forced. It is how we have trained people to see us. Some people back home actually have more disposable income than many people abroad. And I'm not talking about only politicians or the ultra rich. I'm talking about everyday people. I know some families where the dad still works in Nigeria, but the mom and the kids are abroad. And these people are not managing, they are balling, they are living life to the fullest. Meanwhile, there are folks working abroad and earning 6 figures, but still living paycheck to paycheck. Let me just make this clear. Not all Nigerians abroad are struggling. Some are doing incredibly well. Tech bros, doctors, business owners, investors, quite millionaires in dollars, sha. Truth is, unless they were handed a trust fund, they all started from somewhere. You may be on page 5 of your story and they are already on page 500 of their story. It's like a YouTuber comparing their 5th upload to someone who has uploaded 100 videos. So we have to stop with the comparisons. your pace is still progress as long as you're moving towards the right direction. Define making it for yourself. Don't use Mr. Lagbaja's definition. Don't use Instagram's definition. Use your own definition. So before building, before budgeting or comparing yourself to anybody, you need to know what success means to you. Otherwise, you keep chasing moving targets. Budget for reality, not fantasy. No more converting everything to Naira in your head. Leave that for the newcomers. When you first move abroad, it's normal to calculate everything in Naira. I remember back in the UK as a newbie, I'd go to the salon to make my hair. And when they give me price, I'll be thinking, should I go home? After converting it to Naira, I'll be feeling like going home and not making my hair. But I still end up making my hair. I had to get used to it. Some people do that with their income. They convert everything to Naira and they will start feeling like cool millionaires. Wakey, wakey. That's fantasy. You live abroad now, you earn and spend in foreign currency. So build your budget based on reality. Can you afford to build back home now? If the answer is no, that's okay, you're not failing. Yes, some people in Nigeria, even with lower income than you, are already building. But remember, many of them get to pay their rent once a year. That means after covering the biggest cost, they often have more disposable income month to month. But abroad, rent or mortgage is monthly. Bills are constant and the money leaves as it comes in. So before you feel pressured to start laying blocks back home, be honest with yourself. Can you really afford this? Not in theory, but in real life. We can't keep pinching pennies, so we have to expand at a point. Get close to successful people if it doesn't intimidate you. I don't just mean successful people from your country. You're global now, so spread your global wings. There's a reason they say you are the average of the 5 people closest to you. And it's not just a code for social media. When you're around people who are ahead of you in mindset, finances, strategy, you start seeing what's possible. Sometimes it's a mindset shift. You see how they think, you see how they move, how they take actions. Other times, it's one conversation that changes your approach completely and you begin to see success. But if you're around people that see every wealthy person as a crook or treat success like something you have to be ashamed of, you find yourself shrinking your own dreams just to fit in. Not everyone will gatekeep information. If your heart is in the right place, many successful people are happy to point you in the right direction. Who knows, one day you too might be the one pointing people in the right direction and counting your millions in foreign currency. If you're liking this so far, show me. Tap the like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Cheers! Don't overthink this soft life. It's not only when you spend big money that you are enjoying life. You can go for walks, rest, laugh, play with your kids. Joy doesn't always have to come with a price tag. You can be happy and enjoying life without spending money. Tell me, when people say you're making it abroad, what does that really mean to you? Is it peace, freedom, or just something that looks really good online? Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.